EA Sports. It's in the game.
So we chose skills as one of the main components for Season Showdown scoring because it really is about your ability to play the game. You know, we have the other elements, the wanting to make people play better through sportsmanship and play games like real life. We have strategy to really emulate the strategy of football. But when it all boils down to it, it's what do you do with the controller in your hand. So how you play the game and how good you are, and your ability to get these stat, skill, abilities to happen will get credits for the game.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing is, we definitely went and we looked and it's like, we need to reward the guys that are good on the, good at playing the game, that can get in there and, are going to get all those user picks, get all those user sacks. I want to be rewarded for it. I've been playing these games for years. I'm getting decent on the sticks. I want to get those points.
We want to reward people for what they're doing after the ball is snapped. Sportsmanship, you're setting that up before the ball is snapped. Strategy, for the most part, you're setting that up before the ball is snapped. Once that ball is snapped, what can you do?
New this year is player lock, where we're actually going to allow you to take any player on offense or defense and lock onto them. We're going to give you a new camera angle. We're going to swing it around behind you on defense. Really, the focus is all about your player. And actually, with Season Showdown and the credits, your skill credits, you actually get more credits when you're in player lock because you're actually taking that little bit of a risk of the play may not go your way, but we're going to reward you for doing it.
Yeah, with player lock, you can't switch off once the ball is snapped. So you're locked, you are player locked on that guy. So you're getting a bonus for being able to make a play when you have that mode on.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a lot more fun when you lock onto a defensive end, and that's the guy you are the whole play, and you come rushing around the edge. It's worth those few extra credits.
Yeah, it's so much more rewarding to make a play with player lock on, and instead of just clicking off and jumping onto the guy that's already middle of the tackle. You're the guy from the very snap of the ball that set this play up, ran that play and made that tackle.
So skills is extremely important. All those guys out there, that are you're great, good on the controls, you're good on the sticks. This is your category. This is where you're gonna be able to shine, especially when you're looking in, our online lobbies and menus where you're actually gonna see the skill points. That's the one I want to have the highest.